I've been selling real estate in the Las Vegas Valley for nearly 20 years, a lot of them new homes. And I have seen in some genuinely great floor plans, I have seen some okay floor plans, and then once in a while I see one that, well, you'll see. Now, my name is Jennifer Graff with Douglas Elliman Real Estate and the New Home Experts, and this is your Vegas Confidential. So today we are out at KB Alton. This is really a fantastic selling community out in Summerlin, both here at KB Alton as well as right next door, Caldwell Park. Both of these communities have been selling incredibly well in, let's be honest, a slower market. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is really kind of looking at some of the floor plans, one in today in particular, and really sharing with you my opinion, and we're going to give it an overall rating. So stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to be sharing with you all of my thoughts on this particular floor plan. So let's get started right now. So this is KB's Alton. This is called the Landings series, and we are standing in the 2090 floor plan. Now, again, this is really all about, it's really just my opinion, but I'd love to share with you, of course, because I've been selling homes here in the Valley for 20 years. And let me just give you some honest assessments here. Peter, just stay there.
Sure.
Demonstration. One of the things, honestly, that I absolutely don't love is that you walk in and then you're kind of slammed right next to this wall. I've seen KB do this with single stories. For some reason, I don't think it works as well with a two-story. This, again, is a two-story 2090 floor plan here at KB's Alton. And this is pretty much how the downstairs lays out. So we're really going to be rating the floor plans based on the overall layout, the aesthetic, as well as obviously the location, of course, plays into it, and really how this floor plan will age over time. So we're really going to give you a lot of details and picking out a specific floor plan. So here is your kitchen area, and then your dining is across the way. You know, based on the fact that this feels kind of cramped to me, based on the size of the house, of course, you have a lot more living space upstairs. I think to accommodate the loft upstairs, you lose a lot of space down here. And I think that the 2,000 plus square feet kind of feels a little bit scrunched to me. And besides the wall, Peter, show them that wall again. What happens here, let me show you, is I feel like you end up losing quite a bit of space right here because all of a sudden, again, you just have a little over 2,000 square feet. This space kind of becomes unusable because of the fact that you have this wall. So don't love that. Continuing on, another thing that I'm not crazy about. So downstairs, I get the point that you want a downstairs bedroom. I think overall that's a great idea. But this is a downstairs bedroom that's literally off the kitchen. So you're sitting here, and show them this angle, and I'm staring at the kitchen island from the bedroom. I just find that a little bit odd. And then, of course, if you're a guest or something like that, so then here's your bathroom. It is a full bath. You have a tub and shower in here. But then imagine, let's just imagine, you're going to leave the bedroom or the bathroom and maybe you just took a shower, and then maybe there's people out here and you're like in your towel. Or obviously maybe you're going to want to put a robe on or something, because if you've got people down here and you're showering in this bathroom, well, needless to say, I think it's pretty awkward. So already off the bat, oh, see, even Peter's agreeing with me from behind the camera. So again, there's just a few things that I did ask at the sales office to see how well this plan is selling, and apparently it's selling. So again, this is probably maybe for some people, but here's my two biggest assessments so far. I don't love the fact that you lose so much space here. I mean, this is pretty large space that essentially becomes unusable. You know, you have it just as a foyer. And then, of course, it shrinks your living space. And then you have this really awkward bedroom downstairs, which I think is again, is literally off the kitchen. So that's my assessment of the downstairs. I hope you find this helpful because, again, what we're going to be doing going forward is really kind of digging into some of these floor plans out here, really all over the Las Vegas Valley. Here in Summerlin, the builders really do bring their A game. And most of the time, honestly, I think they do a fantastic job. But I'm going to be sharing with you just some details about things that, again, these might work for you, but these are just my honest assessments of some of these floor plans here in the Las Vegas Valley. So before we go upstairs, Peter genuinely wanted to, Peter had some
genuinely want. You just said it and now you're making it on camera.
Peter, I'm going to mic Peter up real quick because he had some good insights here. So let's see what Peter has to say. Okay, Peter, lay it on us.
So, as I said, it's a bathroom. And no matter who you are or how many things you have to make the bathroom smell as nice as possible, if you use a bathroom once in a while, it's not going to smell great. And those smells are right next to where I keep all my nice food and where I'm cooking. And that's going to be super fun to eat my cereal and someone had a fun morning.
Good insight, Peter. See, he's a realtor in the making for sure. Well, that's the downstairs, folks. I think we win a little bit better upstairs. If, dare I say, I don't actually even love where the staircase is as far as from the home. It's kind of, it depends, I guess, it's a personal taste. It's a little bit muted. Obviously this is a 2-story home. The focus is really on the flow of the downstairs, which we already kind of spoke to, but let's take a look at upstairs. And I do think the upstairs fares a little bit better than the downstairs. Okay, well, we'd like to say we fare better upstairs. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear what your opinion is. So I think up here, you do have the nice loft here. And I think this is really where the challenge lies, is the fact that this isn't really a large house, just over 2,000 square feet. It is obviously a 2-story, so you're going to lose some square footage when it's a 2-story. I do like the fact that you have this nice balcony, and it's a big balcony too, which I think is really, I love when I can open a door. It's kind of windy out here, but this is actually one of the features that I do really like. I don't know how usable it is in your daily life, but I think it is nice to have the outdoor space. What I noticed, I thought for a minute that this bedroom would actually have a walkout to the patio, the front balcony, but it actually does not. Not a complete deal breaker, of course. Oh my God, I need to work out better. It took me a long time to get that door. Okay, so this is actually one of the conversations that Peter and I were having off camera, but here are your 2 bedrooms. So the bedrooms are both a good size. These are both your secondary bedrooms. They both have their own walk-in closet. So that's nice. The thing is, though, I think this would have fared a lot better as a Jack and Jill situation versus both of these bedrooms are over here. You have to walk around the hall. And here is your bathroom. So I just feel like there's just a little bit, almost like downstairs. It's just there's an essence of a lack of privacy. There's only one sink in here, and I'm going to have to assume that you can probably 2 dual sinks. My feeling is obviously if you've got 2 children share, in these 2 bedrooms, ideally it's nice for each of them to have their own sink. I don't know why they only did the model with 1. Let's keep going. You do have your laundry room here, which is nice. And then here is your primary. So I think, all right, so you do have a closet here. This would be my closet number 1. And then, they did well in here. I do like the closet space. And then they have another closet over here. This is actually a really nice size. I love the idea of the 2 closets because I like to switch my summer and winter wardrobe, and that makes it very convenient. And then, obviously you don't have a ton of space, but I do like the way this is laid out. You have dual sinks and nice shower. I'm assuming you might have you could also do a tub in here, but I do like the super shower. I think it's really nice. So that is the upstairs. So now we touched upon location. This is going to be a fantastic location. We are in Grand Park here in Summerlin. Across the street is Toll Brothers. They are building multi-million-dollar properties right there. So KB, I think if you want to be in Grant Park and you're looking for a townhouse, you're looking for a larger single family home, single story or 2-story, KB out here in Grand Park is definitely the best value that you can find in Grand Park right now. So although we don't love this layout, I do feel that the location is fantastic. As far as the longevity, as far as how the floor plan lays out, I think that's going to be a personal opinion. Peter and I don't love it. And then, of course, we've got to talk about the lifestyle fit, if this works for you. If you have an adult child at home that's living downstairs, or let's be real, maybe a parent, I think that downstairs could be really challenging, and I think you might get frustrated with the layout of the space here at the 2090 floor plan. Okay, my last category is value and resale that we're talking about for the 2990 floor plan. This is all about location. This is a fantastic location up here in Grand Park. It is selling really well, and it's selling really well in a challenging spring market. And here at KB Alton, actually just sold one over here, but every time I come over here on the weekends, it's really, really busy, and I really think that speaks to the price point that is available here. Resale. I find that there's some challenges with this floor plan, and Peter and I walked through it together. I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. I think it's going to be a challenge in resale because I think of a lot of the things that I pointed out along the way with this particular floor plan. I think you're going to find objections in resale as well. And of course, it all depends on the market, correct? So if the market is going really well and it's hotcakes, then any floor plan is going to sell great. But when things get a little bit challenged, you really want to think about how that floor plan not only lives for you, but over time, and eventually think like a realtor and what that resale value is going to be. Okay, so here is your Vegas Confidential rating breakdown. We do layout and flow, 1 to 5 stars. One star, 1.5 stars? Peter, we're not sure. Location, location, this is a great location, and I think the price point is great. Maybe not this particular floor plan, but I think KB Alton and KB Caldwell Park are really an excellent location, especially for the price point that they are in. Lifestyle fit, well, for Peter and I, this particular one would not work. So I would say location would really be 5 stars. As far as lifestyle fit, at least for Peter and I, we were thinking like maybe 1.5 stars. And then value and resale. I think the value is there because of the location. I would be concerned about resale though, honestly, because I feel like there's some big reasons why there would be objections in the future. Peter, did you want to say something? No, he's good. And then, so I guess for that one, I would be concerned. Again, I feel like the location will help you. The objections, I think, to this floor plan in the future would be real. So let's be kind and giving it 2.5 stars. The overall Vegas Confidential rating, which is essentially what we're going to be doing on all the floor plans that we're going to be doing on Thursdays. This one, I would probably give it a solid 2 stars. And Peter is agreeing with me. So I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? I don't know, maybe you love it. Maybe you see some value as far as where the bedroom is and the bathroom, or how this house lays out for you. But please make a note and tell me what you think in the comments. Vegas Confidential rating, solid 2 stars. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video today. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And as you know, we'll see you next time.